So Val, I get to welcome you back to the podcast. I think it's your first time on this one. Last time we talked, you were on the Meet the Artist podcast with the Tucson Gallery.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever. I mean, it's kind of obvious that I haven't been here yet.
Well, not to this studio. No, very few people.
No, it's really nice. I really like it.
Cool. Yeah, you were a special guest. You're early in the process. But last time we talked, you were working on your media art, like your abstract art and your paintings, and did really well. Sold some stuff out of the gallery.
Yeah.
Then you come back in, and I find out, you know what, you've moved on, and now you got a whole new career as a musician.
Yeah, I love music. I've always loved music. Even my mom will say, like, first time that I've ever, like, had music, it was actually a photo, and I had headphones on, and my mom, I don't know who it was. I think I accidentally took a picture of myself, or it was my dad. I don't really remember. But he did say, like, that I've always loved music, like, throughout my entire life, and also my mom has said that too, quite often too.
Well, your entire life. Let's talk about that, because I mean, quite honestly, it's not a whole long time. How old are you?
I'm 14, going on 25. No, I'm playing.
Well, and for those that might not know, my first exposure to you was as a kind of a model of sorts. You were a model for one of the famous murals here in town.
Yeah.
Tell us about that real quick.
Well, first I was on a mural that my dad made. I remember that I was in this basketball court, and then he kept on telling me, like, come on, like, get the right pose, like, act like you're running. And then when I kicked my leg up, my chancla came off, and then he caught it perfectly right in that little thing, and he kept it there. It was really cool.
Yeah, and so now if you're downtown, there's a mural called The Running of the Piñatas, and there's a group of piñatas that are chasing somebody that's been probably whacking them with a stick, and that person is you.
Yeah.
And that's how we first met, and then you became an artist and sold some work to the gallery.
Yeah.
So you're pretty creatively talented.
Yeah, I just love, like, raw talent. I don't like people who, like, even though I sample my music, I still, chop it up in some ways to make it like my own. Mm-hmm. But I just don't like people who make it too much like the other person, because, like, that could really affect somebody,
Yeah, so you want to make it your own. I get that. So tell me a little about your music. What kind of style is your music?
Love 90s. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, that's the only style I really listen to. I don't really like the new music at all. But I do really like the 90s because it gives you more of like a fuller sound,
okay.
Like with the drums, and the little, like, lead in there, I really do like that type of style.
So what about the music that you're producing? What are you a DJ? Are you how are you producing music?
I usually kind of, like, do it on this like it's not really, like, I guess it's an app, but I do it on the computer.
Okay.
I have, like, a drum kit and, like, some like bass in there, and I have, like, a little like I think it's called a kai, and it has, like, the little, like, drum pads on there and, like, the keyboard. Yeah, I usually use that.
So you're making music. You're creating your own sound and everything else. What kind of style is it? Would it sound like it belonged in the 90s?
I think it does, but I don't know. I have to wait till what the public thinks about that. But I haven't put lyrics on there yet, so I would have to figure that out.
Okay, so you're putting together some instrumental work. Have you thought about ever working with someone who writes lyrics and working together? I
am actually working with 2 people.
Okay.
And actually a very small group too. So he actually came to me. It's actually one of my friends from school. He was like, "Hey, you said you do music, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Let's do a video together, or like a song together." I was like, "Sure, let's do it."
Okay. And did he do lyrics for that, or how did you do it together?
We both kind of switched on and off between us.
Okay.
Like one will be me, like the first verse, and the second verse will be him. Third verse will be me.
Who wrote the verse?
I did all the lyric writing.
Oh, so you do. So you have done some lyrics then.
I do. All my lyrics are all handmade.
Okay.
Or not handmade.
I thought you said you hadn't done the lyrics yet.
Oh no. I just haven't put it on the song yet.
Got it.
But I do have lyrics on there.
What do you talk about? What is your song? What do your songs talk about?
I just really talk about myself, which sounds kind of selfish, but
but that's what everybody wants to know about is me. So that's all I talk about.
So
give them what they want.
I usually just say like, you know, like I'm cool. You know, I'm popular in school. Like my grades are average. You know, they're in the middle. But I do. I just mostly talk about really anything. Like I talk about, you know, like my friend tripped on the stairs. I'll rap about that, or like I'll put in a verse, or like, you know, just anything really. I just make music.
Observations. That's what we call that. It's life observations.
Yeah.
I think that's how most artists.
Yeah.
They in some way, I think most artists always sing about themselves.
Yeah.
Or talk about themselves in some fashion, or what's happening in the world, or how they're perceiving things. So your friend who tripped on the stairs, is he excited because he's famous now in your song, or is he mad at you for calling him out for tripping on the stairs?
Well, I mean, he's still on the floor, but he'll get there.
So where do you see this going? Are you doing any shows? Or all recording right now?
So I do want to do like some music videos, you know, but I don't want to do a lot, you know. I just want to keep it, you know, kind of simple, you know.
Okay.
Keep the people guessing, you know, so it keeps them entertained. But usually I would just like put a video on there with just the album cover, and that's just the whole song.
Okay. What are your do you have music out for people to listen to?
Yes, but it is instrumental though.
Okay.
So
like you said, leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
Where do people find this stuff?
Usually YouTube. I'm trying to get on Spotify, but I want to wait till I put some lyrics on there.
Okay.
And then I'll start putting on Spotify. I don't know if I'll make it to iTunes.
Yeah, you never know. So on YouTube, you said you have done music videos, or you're like, what do we see if we go to YouTube? What are we gonna?
Just an album cover. It's not really anything.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But when I do put lyric, right now it's just YouTube Shorts because I want to kind of keep it quiet for right now. But once I put lyrics,
well, keep it quiet. Why are you on? What are you saying about my show? Like no one listens?
No, I'm just.
I wanted to keep it quiet, so I'm gonna do your show.
No, I'm just saying, like, I just want to keep my music kind of at the low right now.
I get it.
But I do want to put lyrics on there. Once I put lyrics on there, I will put videos, like full-on videos, not shorts. But I just want to give the people just a little taste of what I'm doing.
Are you? Can you share the YouTube? Is that?
Oh yeah, it's just Tortilla Killa, with 2 R's and 2 L's.
Tortilla Killa.
L's on the Killa part.
Got it. That is fantastic. Where do you see this going? I mean, because you're definitely creative. I mean, there's no question about that. Is this something you're kind of like trying out? I want to see where it goes, or do you really feel the passion? Like this is going to be my future. Like the art, the painting was good, but this is really what's driving it.
This for me feels right. I feel like this is what my purpose is. You know, I feel like, you know. Like it just feels normal. Like I feels like this is what I'm meant to do. Like, cause I've always loved music and I've always wanted to make music. I've even made a soundtrack for like own like cartoon. You know, well, I mean of my own cartoon, of course.
I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad you mentioned it. You were working on creating your own cartoon. Is that still happening, or did the music take over?
The music starting to slowly take over, but I still want to make it happen. Okay. You know, that's one of my goals. I still want to make it happen, but I want to wait a little bit. I want to wait till, you know, like, cause like I'm not really good at art, if you can tell. I'm more of like an abstract kind of person. I like abstract because it tells a story, you know.
Well, I think that is being good at art. I wouldn't say you're not good at art at all. It's the exact opposite. I think you're extremely creative.
Yeah,
you
thank
find
you.
different ways to get it out in the world. It's
Yeah.
It might not look like someone else's work, but it shows your expression, your feelings,
Yeah, thank
your
you.
emotions.
But I would say that it will come soon. I don't know when, but I don't really have a guess, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what matters. What you said earlier, it feels right. It feels like you. That's the important piece.
Yeah,
of it.
that is the importance.
You keep working on it. You know, there will be a time when you look back on this and think, man, that was a long time ago when we were starting. But
I'd be like, remember that time when I was 14 and I used to make music?
Yeah, remember the time? And then I was on that podcast. And I got super famous. And it all happened too fast. So we'll be looking out for Tortilla Killa, and we'll at least get some of your sounds out.
Yeah.
And then, like, if people, is this still a thing when you're 14? Do you have social media? Do you do that? Can people follow you? So when you start doing lyrics and things, they can find you, or how?
I just feel like if I put lyrics on there, it just sounds better to me because I'm like a lyric listener. But I feel the beat too. But I'm more of I listen to the lyrics. I kind of multitask when I listen to music.
Well, I get that, and I know you're going to be putting that out there, but I'm just curious, like, if I want to follow, how do I know when the lyrics come out? Where do I get that information?
Well, I did post a small little video saying that I will be coming out with some lyrics soon. I'm not really sure when. But
no, I know that. We'll just keep an eye on. We'll just keep an eye on for when Tortilla Killa gets something changed up on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Shorts.
No, it will most definitely come soon. I will definitely have it there.
Okay. And at 14, high school, got a ways yet for graduation, a few years, but is this something you think that you want to continue, like, and get education in school and go to get more training in this, or is this something you just want to have more raw and natural to you?
Well, my dad, I have to give mad props to my dad for helping me out with this. So to answer your question, yes, I do want to like do it on my own, because I feel like schooling is just more of like if you go to school, it's just more of like an orchestral type of way, which I don't mind, but I just feel it just feels better doing it with my dad, because he has been doing a lot of music for a while too.
Wait a minute, your dad, the famous muralist, is a musician as well?
Yeah, he used to DJ for 10 years in the 90s.
Okay, so I'm starting to see where this creativity is coming from. I get it. I get it now. I didn't know that. I've just seen his murals and thought he was fabulous. I didn't know he had the music talent too.
Yeah,
Okay, so you got an in-house education. That's good.
I DJ too sometimes, but it's more of just a personal thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, Val, what else do we need to know about you before we wrap up here?
The origins of my name would actually be kind of interesting.
Well, tell us about the origins of your name.
Do you want me to fix this?
No, you're good.
Okay. So, how it all started was, it was actually in a Fry's, and I was with my dad, and I was thinking of a name, and my favorite rapper is Eazy-E, and so I wanted something that almost kind of sounded like that.
Okay.
But as a nickname, like if I like scrunch up Tortilla Killa as a nickname, it would sound like Eazy-E, And then I just randomly said it like that, like I just rhymed it in my head, and I was like, what if it was Tortilla Killa? And the reason why I said tortilla and not like tortilla, like a average Mexican person, I said it like not to be like racist or anything. It's just like I said it as a white person because I'm Hispanic, so I say it as my white side, and then Killa as my Mexican side.
Okay.
But if you put it together, it says TK, and it rhymes with Eazy-E, or like easy, so easy and TK. It has like the same syllables.
Okay. So Tortilla Killa, TK, And it started in fries.
Yes, yeah. I started in fries with my dad. My dad's my witness.
It sounds like he's your witness and your coach and your teacher and everything else too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cold in that fries.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
All right. Well, Tortilla Killa, I appreciate you taking some time to share with us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we'll look forward to seeing the work progress. And,
yeah.
And appreciate you risking becoming too famous by coming on our podcast.
I am working on my second album, though. I do have 2 singles, but not out. Just my first album.
Well, okay, let's get